Krisss, the they them of mayhem. I'm here to tantalize your brain and titillate your mind. And today I am doing a Batsu stream for my stream on the IRIAM Rookie Cup. I'm trying to earn points to get into the top 10. So, let's see. I have just put together my basic Batsu wheel. So let me see if I can pull that up for you guys. I think I put that on the wrong one here. Okay. Here we go. Okay. There we go. So this is what I have for my basic Batsu wheel. It does have my negative Batsu here, which will be an additional wheel that I will create that has negatives only. And hello, Noya. Welcome in. Today I'm doing Batsu. So for the Batsu, it is 100 points to spin the wheel. There are a variety of things on the wheel, positive and negative. And then there's also a spot on the wheel for negative Batsu, which switches over to my negative Batsu wheel. You can also spend 500 points to switch over to the negative Batsu wheel entirely, and that will last for 5 minutes. That can be stacked up to 3 times at once for a total of 15 minutes, and that will have some very unpleasant side effects for me, such as I have to eat a bite of my super spicy chocolate, which I believe is like 9 million Scovilles. The one and only time I tried it, I immediately got the spicy hiccups, and it lasted for at least an hour. I was very unhappy. So once that one gets rolled on the Batsu wheel, it gets removed entirely. I have to do a hot sauce shot, a pickle juice shot, 5 squats, or I have to do my extra super sour candy, which is not the one that I did on the banned word stream, which for those of you on Twitch or YouTube, I did a second stream yesterday just on IRIAM where I was collabing with my friend Nova, and we did an anime tier list that I also was still doing my banned words on. And by the time we finished the stream, both anime and tier were banned. And I had so many sour candies in my mouth at one time. It was not great, but it was fun. Let's see. So, no, yeah, the word sour was also banned. So I pretty much could not explain anything about the tier list or the banned stream in order to, yeah, it was insane. So you can do 100 points to spin the Batsu wheel. You can do 5,000 points to switch over to the negative Batsu wheel consequences, and each spin on that is 500 points. Or if you spin the regular Batsu wheel and it lands on the negative Batsu, it's automatically 1 spin on the negative Batsu before switching back over. Speaking of which, I should probably open up my negative Batsu wheel and make that as well. So let's make that before I forget. Yeah, that ended up being a really great stream, and I was sad that I did not end up yeah, hi. Do you have to be yelling at me so much right now? Thank you. That I did not stream it on Twitch. It was so funny. Okay, spicy chocolate, hot sauce, pickled juice, 5 squats, Let's see. I'm gonna look up what exactly my super sour candy is. What's that called? Oh, this is Barnett's Mega Sours. I'll just put Mega Sours. There we go. So those are the ones on there. And once the spicy chocolate gets picked, it's off there. Okay. It was really fun. It was a good stream. Hi, yes. I will pick you up. There. Are you happy now? Hi. Yes. Hello. This is my older of my two elderly cats. Yes. Oh my gosh. So offended. She is a bit more vocal. And she's been wanting a lot of attention today. Okay. So, I did have a couple ideas for things that I would like to do today. One of which is to do another tier list, since I had a lot of fun with that last night. So one of the things I wanted to do was do a tier list of anime protagonists. So there's a bunch of them on here, and I probably won't know all of them, but I will know a good number of them. And yeah, we can talk about which ones we like, which ones we don't like, which ones we want to murder. And yeah. So the first one on here is Eins Ulgon from Overlord. I love him. I think he's great. The categories we have on here are favorite, amazing, very good, good, fine, don't like, and fraud. Let's see. Do I want to change what any of these categories are? Oh, Noya says they've never seen Overlord, but it's on their list. It's good. I love it. And basically, it's another type of isekai anime. And this guy is a regular guy trapped in the body and like personality of his video game character. So even if he wants to act a different way, the system basically makes him not. Okie dokie. Let's see. So, harem, maybe a little bit ish. It's not bad though. He's not really interested in any person. Sorry, I accidentally pulled my cat's tail. I was trying to get some loose fur. Yeah, I didn't mean to hurt you. There. Yeah. There are definitely some people that like him, but he's literally a giant skeleton, so. I really like Einzulgon. I'm gonna put him in amazing. I don't think he's like my favorite, but he's definitely up there. Next is Afro Samurai. I'm gonna put him in very good. I don't think he's as amazing. But he's definitely a cool character. Yes, hi. You will definitely be up there in very good, not amazing. I just cleaned up your puke yesterday. Oh, Noi is having connectivity problems and is very frustrated about it. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of connectivity problems too. It keeps giving me like the big red message at the top. Let's see. Next one is Akame from Akame ga Kill. I have not seen that. So I am going to change this last one here to I'm going to say unknown because I don't know them. And I'll just change that to gray. Okay. And I'm going to change don't like to murderous intent. I'm also going to change the colors of these because they have the ones that you don't like as green and the ones you do like as red. Okay. Okay, yeah, restart your phone, come back. I'll be here. Okay. So like I said, Akame is going to go in the unknown. Next one is Akane Tsunemo from Psychopaths. I really like Psychopaths. I haven't seen it for a while though, so I don't remember the character very well. So I'm just going to put her in very good. Hello, Ben. Welcome back into the stream. I'm doing a Batsu stream. So I have a wheel that you can spin for 100 points. There are a variety of good and bad things on there. There's also a negative only wheel that you can spin. It is an option on my regular wheel, so it is something that might come up occasionally. Or you can spend 5,000 points to switch us over to the negatives only wheel for 5 minutes, and each spin on that wheel is worth 500 points. And I have a variety of negative things on there, from my super spicy chocolate, which I've had one try of before, which immediately gave me the spicy hiccups and was very unpleasant for at least an hour afterward. I also have hot sauce on that, a pickle juice shot, 5 squats, and my super sour Barnett's Mega Sours candy. Oh, thank you for the pizza. I am also doing an anime protagonist tier list. That way we have something to keep us occupied and interesting. So the next person on here is Akira Fudo from Devilman Crybaby. I have not seen that, so that's going to go in my unknown list. Then the next one is Akira Tendo from Zom 100. Once again, something I have not seen. I'm going to just put a few of those in there. Oh, then the next one is Alphonse Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm going to put that one in very good. I don't think he's amazing, but I like the character, and I mean, he's a kid. I'm not going to say he's amazing or like top tier. Next is Alucard from Hellsing. I'm also going to put him in very good. I like the character a lot, but I don't think he's, once again, top tier or amazing. Let's see, there's a few more characters that I don't know or I haven't seen. Then there's Anya Forger of Spy X Family. Hello, Carefree. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing a Batsu wheel today as I work through an anime protagonist tier list. You can spend 100 points to spin my Batsu wheel. Yes, hopefully it does work for you, Noya. Thanks for coming back. A spin on the Batsu is 100 points. There's a variety of good and bad things on there, including getting us switched over to my negative Batsu wheel. You can also switch us over to the negative only Batsu for 5 minutes by spending 5,000 points, and each spin on that is 500 points. I have only negatives on there, such as my super spicy chocolate, which immediately gave me the spicy hiccups when I tried it the one and only time a few years ago, and lasted for about an hour, maybe more. It was brutal. I also have a hot sauce shot, pickle juice shot, 5 squats, and my super sour Barnett's Mega Sours candy on there. But we're also doing the anime protagonists tier list to keep us interested and occupied. Next one is Anya Forger from Spy X Family. I'm gonna say that she's good. She has mind reading abilities, but other than that, like, she's a little kid. There's nothing super great about her. Yeah, Noya says good. Next is Aqua Hoshino from Oshinoko. I've only seen a couple episodes of that, so I'm not familiar with the characters. So I'm gonna put them in my unknown category. I don't know the next character, so I'm just gonna put them in unknown already. And then next is Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. I'm going to just put him in the good category. Once again, I don't think he's a super great character. He, once again, is a child and doesn't have any like great unique skills. Yeah, good for Ash. Noya agrees. Next is Asta from Black Clover. As with several of these other ones, he's a child. He has a lot of tenacity and spirit, but other than that, like, there's not much going for him. He's really physically strong and fit, but I'm gonna put him just in the good category. Once again, we're coming up to a bunch of characters I don't know, so I'm just putting them in the unknown category. One who I think you will probably really hate, Noya, Boruto Uzumaki. And thank you for the cola, Ben. Yes, awful. Next is Kelty Sturluson from Durarara. I have seen that. I don't remember much about the character, so I'm just going to put them in good. Boruto deserves the depths of Tartarus, says Noya. Next is Chihiro Ogino from Spirited Away. Once again, a child, nothing great or really special about her. I'm just going to put her in fine because she's a child and, like, she gets herself in this situation, and the only way that she gets herself out of the situation is by, like, realizing that she actually, like, loves her parents and that she's able to recognize them. Or it's not so much that she's able to recognize them, but she's able to say, hey, these pigs aren't my parents. What the fuck? Okay. More characters I don't know. Then next is Deku from My Hero Academia. I'm going to put him in very good because while he is a child, he gets the quirk that he has because he is so determined, and while he does continually break his body, he does some very amazing things, and he does a lot of them in order to help people around him, whereas other people, probably wouldn't try. Ben says he deserves the depths of Tartarus. Noya says, overrated. I don't like the main characters for MHA or Haikyuu due to the fandom. I think that's fair. I don't interact much with the fandom, so that doesn't have much influence on me. I do agree that he is kind of annoying, so I think I'll just move him down to good. Next is Denji from Chainsaw Man. I will also give him just good. I think he's very kind of similar to Deku in that he is childlike and kind of self-destructive and self-centered, but he does stuff in order to help people. Noya says, I was one of the first few fans of MHA when it first came out, but got pushed out by the fandom becoming toxic. That sucks. Oh, next is Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm going to give him also very good. I really like the character. Definitely see a lot of development from him. Once again, he's still a kid. And I would like to see more development from him, and it would be so interesting to see more of like him and Alphonse after they grow up. And I like his character a little bit more than Alphonse, but I think that's because even though they're like both like protagonists in the show, we get to see a lot more of Edward than we do Alphonse. Ooh. Next character. Oh, which one do I like better? The 2003 or Brotherhood? Oh. I like both of them. I watched the original shortly before I watched Brotherhood, so I watched them basically back to back. I think I like the 2003 a little bit better because Brotherhood kind of did a lot of the same things, but it cut some of the storylines, so it didn't make quite as much sense if you hadn't seen the original. The next protagonist, though, is Emma from The Promised Neverland. Yeah, they do give us more Nina in Time with Hughes in the 2003. I'm going to put Emma in good because I think all of the protagonists in The Promised Neverland were good because the fuck. um, that show was crazy. Next one is Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. Honestly, I don't think I even watched all of the first season, so I don't think I have enough grasp on him as a character. So I'm gonna say unknown. Actually, I'll say fine. Um, yeah, Noya says I'm not a fan of Eren. Hello. Yeah. Uh, I've not heard good things about him, especially later in later seasons. Next is Frieren. I think Frieren as a character is really awesome. So I'm gonna put her in amazing, but I personally am not a fan of the show. It doesn't hold my interest enough. There's only like part of one episode where I was like really into the show and like couldn't look away. Oh, Noya says for Aaron, as someone who watched every single season since it came out, I hated him in the whole thing. Like, why is a side character more interesting? Yeah, that's fair. The next protagonist is Fushi from To Your Eternity. I am going to put Fushi also in amazing. To Your Eternity is a really interesting show, and just how this character develops and changes and the things they can do is crazy. Um, I am going to put that character. Uh, mm, I am going to put it after Frieren. Okay. Then next is Gabimaru from Hell's Paradise. I've only seen a few episodes, so I'm just going to put him in good, but I'm going to put him at the top of good. And I want to remix how I have my characters here for good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Noya likes that character. Cool. Ooh, and the next one is Ganta Igarashi from Dead Man Wonderland. I like that character, but I'm just gonna say good. And I'm gonna put him right under Gabimaru because there's really nothing outstanding about him like there is about Gabimaru. But I think he's a good character. And there's a bunch more characters I don't know. And then there's Goku from Dragon Ball. Although I think it'd be more correct to say Dragon Ball Z since it's him grown up. Yeah, I'd say he's definitely kind of overrated. So I'd say he's good because he has, he's a Saiyan and he can do stuff. So I'd say he's like between Gabimaru and Ganta. Because at least like Gabimaru is a trained assassin who's like pretty fucking awesome. And Goku is kind of a deadbeat dad who just likes to fight and yeah. But then we have Gon Freaks from Hunter x Hunter. I am going to put Gon up in. Should I do amazing or very good? I'm kind of torn there. Very good. I also want to change how I have that set up. Okay. Cool. I don't know that one. Don't know that one. Ooh. The next one we have is Hajime from Arifureta. I really like Hajime. So I'm going to put him in very good. And I'm going to put him above Edward Elric. I think he's a really good character. I love the way he's played and that he doesn't like let people fuck with him or forgive people. Why are there so many Hajimes? That's actually the only Hajime character I'm aware of, at least in any of the anime I've watched. And I don't think I've read any manga with Hajimes in it. You know a lot? Oh, well, maybe I just haven't watched that many. Next is Haruko Haruharu from Fully Cooley. I'm just gonna say fine. I'm definitely gonna put her above Eren Yeager though. At least, I mean, part of the name's cut off, so I could be saying the wrong name, but that's what it looks like. Uh, Haruko from Fully Cooley. She's the main girl who rides the Oh, you don't know? Okay. Next I have Hinata from Haikyuu. I like him. But once again, he's just a sports kid who isn't like outstanding. So I'm gonna say he's fine and put him there above Chihiro. Let's see, and I don't know that person. I haven't watched that. Hyakimaru from Dororo. I don't think I've watched Dororo. I'm thinking Durarara. Um, yeah, he's peak. Awesome character. Cool. I'm not aware. One of your favorites, says Noya. Next is Ichigo Kurosaki. Once again, I think I'm probably gonna say good. He's not great. There's nothing like truly outstanding about him. I'm gonna put him probably like right above Goku. Now there's Inuyasha. Um, I'm gonna say he's good, and I'm gonna put him right above Gabimaru. Let's see, don't know that one. There's Isagi Yoichi from Blue Lock. I haven't watched Blue Lock in a long time. I remember liking characters, but once again, he's just a sports kid. So I think I'm going to put him in fine, right next to Hinata. You can't stand him. Okay. See, don't think I've watched that. Next is Itadori Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen. I have not watched that much of Jujutsu Kaisen, so I think he's a good character. Has a lot to learn, but he's above very good. Oh, he is. I'll put him in very good for now, and I will put him between Hajime and Edward Elric. He's pretty high up there. Ooh, actually, do I want to put him there? Because that's above Gon. Maybe I'll have him switch places with Gon. Yeah. Okay. Noya says he's one of the main characters I actually like, which is hard to find. Oh, next one is interesting. It's Izumi Shinichi from Parasite. Parasite is an interesting anime. He himself isn't that interesting though. So I'm just gonna say he's good. And I'm gonna put him right after Denji and before Anya Forger. Oh, you think he should be fine? Down with the sports anime guys? But above Eren Yeager? Yeah. Okay. Oh, then there's Jin from Samurai Champloo. I think he should probably. He needs to go in at least good. I think I'll put him. I'll put him at the end of very good. Okay. Okay, a bunch of anime that I haven't seen. Okay. Kaneki Ken from Tokyo Ghoul. The shit that happens to this kid, I'm putting him in amazing. And Noya says agreed. Yeah. I mean, if it was just the shit that happened in the first like few episodes, maybe, shit happens. But the torture and all the other shit, like, fuck. Damn. The next anime protagonist we have is Himurashi Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin. I am going to put him in probably the end of Very Good because that anime has a special place for me. It is the first anime that I watched with my dad. So I really liked Kenshin as a character. I liked the anime. Yeah, it's good to me. Oh, next one is Killua from Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna have to put him at least in the same place as Gon, which is near the top of Very Good. He's a trained assassin. He's good at what he does. Yeah, what else is there to say? Then there's Kirito from Sword Art Online. He's pretty good. I feel like I can put him at the top of good. He has a good head on his shoulders. He was pretty good at keeping himself and the people he cared about alive. Then next one, no, I haven't seen that. Haven't seen that. Next one is Kogami Shinya, also from Psycho-Pass. So I will probably put him up with the other person I have from Psycho-Pass. And actually, I'm just gonna put them down in good. I like them, but I don't remember that much about them. So yeah, I'll put them between Asta and Denji. And then there's Kota from Elfen Lied. Don't remember much about him, but he's probably just a stupid guy, so I'm gonna put him fine. Above Eren Yeager. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, next is Laios from Dungeon Meshi. I've seen a couple of episodes. I think he's pretty decent. So I'll put him at the top of good. I haven't seen that much of it, so I don't know. And then we have Legoshi from Beastars. I think I will also put him in good. Because once again, he's just kind of a kid. So I will put him between Ganta from Deadman Wonderland and Emma from The Promised Neverland. Then Lelouch from Code Geass. I think I will put him. Noisa's Peak. I will put him in Amazing. And I will put him above Kaneki Ken. Actually, I will put him above everyone but Einzelgon. Definitely not my favorite. Then I haven't seen that. Light Yagami from Death Note. I'm gonna say he's fine. He's gonna go at like the he's gonna go right above Eren Yeager. Like, he was just so full of himself. He could have done things better. Next is Lloyd Forger from Spike's Family. I'd say he's okay. So I'm gonna put him at least on the same level as Anya. So she's good. I'm gonna put him slightly above her. And then there's Lucy from Elfen Lied. And I'm going to also put her in good. Where should I put her? I guess I will put her at the top of good. Then Maka from Soul Eater. I will put her at good, and I will put her right above Ichigo from Bleach. Oh, then there's Marcial from Dungeon Meshi. And I will put her right next to Laios. Now there's Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. I fuck with Mao Mao. So she is going in very good. And she is gonna go between Killua and Edward Elric in the very good category. No, it says peak. I'm wondering if I should place some of these higher. I guess I'll think about it again when I see where I've placed everyone. Next is Meliodas from the Seven Deadly Sins. I will say that he is good. And I will place him below the Dungeon Meshi characters. Then some people I haven't seen. Then Luffy from One Piece. Luffy, I'm going to say, is very good. And I'm going to put him right behind Alphonse Elric. Then we have Mugen from Samurai Champloo. And I'm going to put him right by his friend Jin. Up in very good. Then there's more I haven't seen. Oh. Then there's Komatsu Nana and Osaki Nana from Nana. I'm just going to put them in the good category. And I'll put them right above Anya Forger. Now we have Naofumi Iwatani from Shield Hero. And I'm going to put him up in very good. And I think I'm going to put him between Hajime and Gon. Then there's Naota from Fooly Cooly. I'm just going to put him in fine because I don't remember him. And I'll just put him next to the other person from Fooly Cooly. Very sad character for what he had to put up with. Shield Hero. I agree. Naofumi got fucked with really hard in a very bad way. Now, Naruto Uzumaki from Naruto. I will say that he's good. I wouldn't say that he's very good. But I will definitely place him at the top of good. And actually, I do want to move some of these around, I think. No, I think that's good. Okay. Now, Natsu Dragneel from Fairy Tail. I think Natsu gets a very similar place to Monkey D. Luffy. So I'll place him right below Luffy. Ooh. Okabe Rentaro from Steins Gate. I'm gonna give him a very good. And yeah, I'm gonna put him actually right under Mao Mao and before Edward Elric, who's a really good character. And I loved his story and what he was going through. And now there's another character from the Promised Neverland. I'm just gonna put him next to the other character because I haven't seen that in a while. I don't remember the specific characters. Now there's Reg from Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss is kind of similar, so I'm gonna put that next to the characters from The Promised Neverland, but it's higher up. Definitely like that a bit better. Ooh, then there's Revi from Black Lagoon. I know we have some Black Lagoon lovers here. I am going to put her in. Ooh. I want to say good or maybe near the end of very good. I'm going to say at the top of good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, another character from Made in Abyss. Then we have Rimuru Tempest from Reincarnated as a Slime. And that I'm also putting up in amazing. I love Rimuru and all the amazing, crazy things that he does and the skills that he acquires and how he uses them. Well, then there's Rock from Black Lagoon. I don't think he's as great as Revi, so I will place him just below her. Then there's Rudius Grey Rat from Mushoku Tensei. I'm going to put him in Murderous Intent. His character is complete trash, and yeah, fuck that guy, and not literally. Murder him in his fucking face. Next is Saitama from One Punch Man. I'm going to put him I'm just gonna say at the top of good, because like he's very strong, but like other than that, he's just a regular guy and there's nothing really impressive about him. And then we have Satoru Fujinuma from Erased, and I am putting him in very good. But where? I think I'm gonna put him actually in front of Gon and right after Naofumi from Shield Hero, because his character is very interesting, and the ability that he has and how he uses it. Yeah. It's like what Rintaro from Steins Gate wishes he was able to do. Let's see. Senku Ishigami from Dr. Stone. I don't think that character is very good, so I'm gonna say that he's good. And I'll put him right after Saitama. And let's see. Shiro from No Game No Life. I like both of the main characters from No Game No Life. I really like the show. I enjoy it. I'm just gonna say that she's good though, and I will put her right above Saitama. Then there's Simon from Gurren Lagann. I'd say he's fine. I will put him above Chihiro from Spirited Away, but below my sports boys. And there's Sora from No Game No Life, and I will put him right next to his sister. Then we have Soul Evans from Soul Eater. Have I had anyone from Soul Eater yet? Yeah, Maka. So I will put him in there. And that's in like the middle of good. Then Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. Let's see. Where do I want to put Spike? I think Cowboy Bebop character should be at least in good, if not very good. I think I'm gonna put him right above Luffy and between right after the Elric brothers. We're coming down to the last like 30 or so, I think. I'm not taking the time to count those. Looks like probably a lot that I haven't seen though, so we're gonna get through those pretty quickly. Sung Jinwoo from Solo Leveling. I do really like him as a character. I really enjoyed the manga and I like the anime. So I'm going to put him actually probably between Hajime and Naofumi. And very good. Let's see. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen enough of that. Haven't seen that. Okay. Yeah, we're getting through these pretty quickly. Vash the Stampede from Trigun. I'd say he's good. I wouldn't say he's very good. Actually, I guess I would say very good, but probably near the bottom. And I'll put him... yeah, actually, I'll put him right under Spike Spiegel. I haven't seen that. Violet Evergarden. Ooh, I like her. Noya's Peak. She's definitely not one of my favorites. But I do think that she's a very good character. Does she belong in very good for me, though? I think so. Okay. But where to put her? I think I'll put her after Luffy, but before Natsu. Now there's Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think he's very interesting, but I don't think I watched that much of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm just gonna put him in good, and I will put him right after Psycho-Pass. Then there's your Forger from Swack's family. I'll put her at the top of the Forger family over here in good. Noya says that I hate Twitch. I can't remember my Twitch info. Peak. Peak for your or another character? Or was that when I said Violet? I was going back and reading your messages. I wasn't sure if I read that or not. Oh, that was when I said Violet. Okay. Now, Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. That's definitely getting pretty high for me. I don't think he's giving amazing, though. I think he's going right above Gon for me. And very good. And then that brings us to our last one, which is one I haven't seen. So that is the end of my list. That gives me one person with murderous intent that I feel toward them. About a dozen or so in the fine category. A ton in good. A bunch in very good. And 6 in amazing. None in favorites. Yeah, I actually feel like that's pretty accurate for what we have here. Because I wouldn't say, yeah, this is definitely my favorite character for any of these guys. Now that's pretty sad because I've seen a lot of anime. I really like Mao Mao. But she's not even in amazing for me. Sad. Okay. Well, that's the anime protagonist tier list made. Let's see if this shares properly. That doesn't look right. Okay. Whatever, I will not post that. Okie dokie. Well, let's go ahead and spin my wheel and see what I get. Sour candy. And for this one, I'm just doing my Warheads Extreme Sour Warheads. So I'm not doing the Barnett's Mega Sours, but I am still leaving in my green apple flavor. And apparently there's a bunch of those on the top, so this is gonna suck. Because for those of you who were not with us on IRIAM yesterday, green apple is my most hated candy flavor. And for some reason, it seems like the further down I get in this candy, the more sour these candies get. I love sour, but dang. And Noya is pretty convinced that Twitch hates them. I feel that way about OBS pretty frequently. My cat that was yelling at me is now sleeping behind me on the couch. I wonder if that will last. Okay. Then another time for fun. Voice acting. Okay. Oh yeah, I can rarely remember my passwords for most things. Let's see. Oh, and you can't watch Twitch streams on your phone because it likes being a pain in your ass. Awesome. Don't we love that? Okay. Looking up free scripts online. It hurts in my head like a needle, threading dread through the fog of sadness. It hurts in my chest, the pounding, like that of a pestle meeting a mortar. It hurts in my face, my lips, frozen in their upheld state for something akin to an emotion. It hurts in my hands, fingernails digging endlessly into my palm, stained with dried blood, covered by fresh. I think that's supposed to be flesh. It hurts in my feet, heels glued to the ground as I watch all of the good disappear. They don't move. I can't move. It hurts in my eyes. Not from tears. Ironically, from lack of. I can't close them. Can't unsee. Only absorbing. It hurts. I look at you and I tell you it hurts. You look at me and ask, where does it hurt? Oh, where does it not? You know, you're trying to change your username to match the one on IRIAM. You can't remember your password. And you haven't been able to, like, do, like, a password reset email or anything like that? Another spin for fun. Hydrate. Time to drink. And as I keep forgetting to do all on these streams, my drink of choice for the day is water. So in order to get a password reset email, you need to know your password that you don't know because you need a password reset. That's dumb. One more spin just for fun. Ooh. More VA. I don't think I want to do that one. Okay. The last broadcast of a vintage radio voice-over script. Vintage radio voice-over script. You know, they don't make them like me anymore. I was the heart of the home. My dial wasn't just numbers. It was a map to the world. A twist to the left, and you'd hear crooners from Chicago. A nudge to the right, swing bands from New York. I've told stories of wars and weddings. I've played the soundtrack for first kisses and last goodbyes. I've been a companion in lonely kitchens, filling the silence with baseball games and soap operas. Then they started showing up. The little plastic boxes with their tiny, glowing screens. No warmth, no soul, just cold, silent efficiency. On demand, they call it. What about on wonder? What about the magic of finding a voice in the static? A song you don't know you need? The man who loved me, he's gone now. The new people, they dust me, but they don't listen. They don't hear the history in my woodwork. They just see an antique. So this is it. My tubes are cool. My voice is just a memory of a vibration. But if you listen closely, if you really strain your ears, you might just hear the echo of a Glenn Miller tune and the sound of a world that took its time. Yeah, there are plenty of websites like this that have free scripts for you to just look at and practice. They are pretty neat. Do, 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 do. Okay. You might create a whole new Twitch account that would probably be faster and easier unless you have something that you're attached to on that account. Hmm. 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 Is there anything in particular that I want to do today? Maybe I'll just keep spinning the Batsu on my own. Ooh. Another warhead for me. Oh no. I just remembered that the ones at the top are the green apple. Shit. Okay, hopefully this will be the last green apple for a bit. Oh. You already created a new account? Cool. Cool. I just got notified that I have 8 followers. And when I get 10 on Twitch, I will hit a milestone. And that reminds me. Silly me. I was going to share the link for my stream, like I usually do, on my Discord. Which could be a reason why I haven't had as many people come in today. I need to set everything up so you'll be following on Twitch. Okay. Cool beans. Okie dokie. Finish that candy. What now? Eat cheese? Maybe I should go grab that really quick. Probably grab that hot candy too, just in case. Yay! Taking care of myself because I have not eaten lunch yet. And I double checked the package, and that chocolate bar claims to be the hottest chocolate bar in the world, and it is 9 million Scovilles. So yeah, pretty spicy. Cheese time. Nom nom nom. I don't want you over there. I want you over here. Okay. Hi, Noya. Good to see you on Twitch. Okay. Hi. Let's do another spin. Eat candy. Cool. I have lots of candy to choose from. I think I will have something from my sweet and sour Bubs mix. Let's see. I think this is the banana toffee Bubs. I got a lot of varieties so that I would be prepared. You don't want to be bored by the things that you're eating. That has a much different texture than expected. Pretty tasty though. Let's see. Next spin spin. Another voice line. Are there any interesting ones here? Let's do this one. You can message, but can't see it on video. You can't see, like, on Twitch what I'm doing with my video? Is that what's going on? Really? That doesn't make sense. There should be a whole thing going on right now. Weird. Even though you have a new account, your Twitch still doesn't like to do stuff for you? That sounds pretty messed up. Okay. It doesn't even let you show speeds. That's weird. Okay. Okay. Oh. More scripts from this category, please. No? Okay, then I guess I'll do Galadriel's opening monologue. No, it's taking a long time to go to the next page. What's up, internet? Yeah, Twitch doesn't sound like it likes you very much either. Okay. The world is changed. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the earth. I don't know Elvish, so I'm sorry if this is fucking terrible. I smell it in the air. Much that once was is lost, for none now live who remember it. It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men, who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and the will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. Deep in the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged a master ring, and into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life. 1 ring to rule them all. You're gonna crash out? Is that easy? I mean, I was gonna crash out over CapCut, and it turned out I just needed to fucking work in Chrome instead of Firefox, because Firefox is my go-to browser. But yeah. Oh, it's not even working on Safari? What the hell? So it's not working on your phone. It's not working on what other browser have you tried? It's not working on your iPad. Not working on Safari. What the fuck is up with Twitch? Yay. Cheese. I still have some cheese. I will finish that cheese. You're gonna Google. And Crash Up just decides not to work there. Well, good luck. Yay, karaoke. Okay. Here we go. My mortal. I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. When I held your hand through all of these years, do you still have all of me? Already starting to hear my cat make a fuss. You used to captivate me by your resonating light. Now I'm bound by the life you left behind. Your face, it haunts my once pleasant dreams. Your voice, it chased away all the sanity in me. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have Okay, my cat did not jump right into my face this time. Yeah, you. Okay, you're gonna give up on Twitch? Yeah, computers are better for some things. Oh, and congrats on the 100th comment, Doya. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna do next? Ooh, it works on your TV. Cool. Hydrate. Cool. I was just thinking I need something to drink. So if you have a drink, drink them. If you don't, you should probably get one. Yeah, I was feeling a bit rough with that song because I was like, I just ate cheese. I haven't had anything to drink in a little bit. Like, not the best singing conditions. Okay. How about next? Ooh, the negative Batsu. For this one, since no one has done points for spinning, if we land on spicy chocolate, I'm just going to spin again. Which is immediately what happens. Oops. Ooh, mega sours. Okay. I'm curious to see how exactly sour these mega sours are. Oh my gosh, these things are freaking huge. Oh. Holy shit. Also not sure how to tell what flavors are, so I will be surprised. Oh my god! Oh. Oh. It burns! Oh my god. Oh! 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 Ooh. Okay. Mm. I'm so glad that's on the negative Batsu. That immediately burned. These things are freaking huge. And I thought I was gonna puke. Holy shit. I love sour stuff, but I don't know what they did to this. That is terrible. I think most of the sour stuff is gone from the outside. And I'm afraid to know whether there's more sour on the inside somewhere. Oh. Oh. But good news is it's suitable for vegans. It says so on the package. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I said left my ass off, but which vegan wants to nearly die? Good question. Oh, I still don't even know what flavor this is supposed to be. Because I got the, like, assorted fruit flavored ones. I don't know. Is this supposed to be, like, maybe lemon or lime or something? Oh, I think I had another pocket of sour flavor. Oh. Yeah, Noya says they're gonna take me to the store with them. Yeah, let me be a good model for like what not to do with your life. Don't get the thing that says it's super fucking sour. Don't encourage vegans to do this. Why is this candy so big? Is that the mega part of the mega sours? I thought that was referring to the amount of sour, not the amount of the candy. Oh. Yeah, I really did think I was going to throw up there for a minute. I did not expect that. That was fucking horrific. Yeah. Oh, hey, you get an almost negligible amount of protein from these. Don't throw up on you or the cat. Mm. And that cat's out of here. The one that yells at me is still here. Oh, she just moved though. She might be trying to make a break for it. Mm. Okay, it does look like the candy on that one is green. So maybe that was supposed to be lime flavor. I'm still not sure. I'm not gonna finish that though. Yeah, I'm not sure if I could. Ew. Oh, I don't want to do that to myself again. Oh my god. Oh. Pukey cat's back to yell at me. Yeah? You want us to be puke friends? Okay. Let's hopefully not get the negative Batsu. Can we get something nice? No, jumping jacks after that. But my tummy's already not happy. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Let's scare both my cats away. Okay, at least it was just one. Okay. And now I'm back. Yep, don't want to be puke friends with my cat. Although kind of like the way the super spicy chocolate gave me the spicy hiccups, I guess now I have the sour burps. I guess that's a thing. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can find more VA stuff. Actually, what are some voice lines that I've done before? I think those would be the best things to do now. Noya found their hairbrush so they can go out to the store. And it went flying. Apparently it has wings. I've worked in the city my whole life. Since I hate crowds, this may be an issue. Seriously, I don't like close spaces. I feel trapped all the time. I keep thinking there's something better out there, but maybe that's not so. I think too much. It probably goes back to being an anxious child with a mother who didn't have time for me. Ever. It's hard to get enough attention when you're a middle child with 5 mission siblings. How could I? Feelings of abandonment are always there. My drone-like father flew away when I was basically a larva. And my job? Oh, my job really annoys me. Don't get me started. I can tell you right now, I was not made to be a worker. Feeling inadequate my whole life. Physically, I mean, I can't lift more than 10 times my weight. And handling dirt is icky. This is not a fulfilling career. I can't get into being a part of the whole super organism thing, no matter how hard I try. Having to do everything for the colony sucks. What about me? I have to believe there's something better out there for me. Something that doesn't make me feel insignificant. Okay. Noya's grabbing their bag and getting on the road. More cheese, says the wheel gods. Nom nom nom. Just don't scream. They have their earbuds in. You don't want me to scream? No, I wasn't even being that loud. Oh. Eating some cheese. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Sour candy. At least it's just the warheads. Never knew I would be saying that. It doesn't help that you also have sensitive ears. Yeah, same. I don't like earbuds for that reason. Okay, come on. Come on, warheads. Get out of there. Yeah, I hope your phone doesn't crash either. Gonna have to get like a fucking chisel to get these out. Haha. Okay. Lemon flavored extreme sour warhead. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Much better than the other candy. But I am feeling kind of nauseous. Oh, you think your phone crashed? I hope not. Well, I think I'm going to wind down at the 2-hour mark. But let's see if I can find another maybe tier list to do. Your phone did crash? Lame. You should tell it to stop doing that. Hmm. Hmm. List of 500 plus cartoon series that ranges from the popular to the obscure, the finished to the cancelled. Okay, there we go. They're starting to populate in. That's a lot. Biking with one arm is amazing. Sounds like it. I am not coordinated enough for that shit. Let's see. Adventure Time. Heard about it. With a Pig. Aimed for an audience that's too young for me. DuckTales. I'll say Goated. Real Monsters. Why are they color coded this way? I don't like this. I'm gonna see if I can find something better. Almost to Destination. Cool. Oh, top 100 most recognizable songs of all time. That could be good. Africa by Toto. Ooh. I'm gonna start out by giving that an A. All Star by Smash Mouth. Oh. B. I like that one, but I don't know. Can't even see what that says. So I guess I'm gonna give that an F. Actually, add row below. Add K. Okay. Let's see. This one is by Queen. Which one is that? I can't tell which Queen that is. Oh, another one bites the dust. Yeah. Good, but not the best. Oh. Baby by Justin Bieber, F. Oops, I did it again. Okay, that's like a C. Back in Black. Bad Romance. Oh. Beat It. Billie Jean. Bohemian Rhapsody. It's an S. You made it now and your legs hurt. See. That is California something. A bunch of people. Californication. Hot Chili Peppers. Give that a C. Well, hello, Bentley. I am Kriss, the they, them of mayhem. I'm here to tantalize your brain and titillate your mind. Today I am doing a Batsu stream. And hello, Mythos. So I have a wheel that you can spin for 100 points, or you can pay 5,000 points to do a negatives only wheel, which will be active for 5 minutes. And each spin on that is 500 points. Oh, Mythos is at the zoo today and is on their lunch. I am currently also doing a tier list of the 100 most recognizable songs of all time. Right now, I have Bohemian Rhapsody in S tier, Africa by Toto in A tier, All Star by Smash Mouth, Another One Bites the Dust by Queen, Back in Black by AC/DC, Beat It by Michael Jackson, and Billie Jean by Michael Jackson in B tier. And then a few other songs in C, F, and a couple that I just don't know. I'm doing okay. How long have you been on IRIAM, Bentley? I'm also doing this event as part of the Rookie Cup, as I debuted last month. And so July's debuts are competing. Boop to all of you, says Noya. Let's see. Call Me by Blondie? That does not sound familiar. Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. I give that a C tier. Mythos, thank you for the love. So Careless Whisper by George Michael. I'm going to give that A tier. Crazy in Love. I'm going to give that C tier. Dancing Queen. I'm going to give that A tier. Ooh. And thank you for the stars, Mythos. Thank you for all of the gifts. And thank you for the stars, Noya. That's like Despacito. I'm gonna put that in don't know. I'm not sure if I've ever listened to it all the way through. Can I do the moonwalk? No, I cannot. Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I'm gonna give that A tier. Dream On by Aerosmith. I'm gonna give that S tier. Dream by Fleetwood Mac. I'm gonna give that, I don't know. I'm not sure I can place that one. Enter the Sandman by Metallica. I'm gonna give that B tier. Okay, you're not making much sense in the chat there, Bentley. What is this song? Every Breath You Take? I'd say that one's pretty iconic. I'll put that in B tier. Eye of the Tiger. I will put that in B tier. Firework. I'll put that in C. Gangnam Style. I'll put that in C as well. And then which one is this? Girls Just Want to Have Fun. I'll put that in B tier. Yeah, C tier. Okay, I guess it is more recognizable more instantly than some of these songs. I'll put it in B tier. Thank you for the star, Bentley. Gold Digger, though, I will put that in C tier. And then what's this song? Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys. Oh, I think that's got to be at least B tier. Happy by Pharrell Williams. I'm gonna put that in C. Hello by Adele. I'm gonna put that in C for now. Walking around the store because they don't have your check. Why not? Oh, did we have someone else come in that I missed? Ducky, welcome in. Yeah, I missed you. I don't see a notification on here that you came in. Welcome into the stream. I'm Kriss, the They Them of Mayhem. I'm doing a Batsu wheel stream today. And doing a tier list. So, yeah, if you have points, you can feel free to spend them to spin the wheel so I can get any random good or bad spins. I actually have been spinning the wheel on my own just to give me something to do. And I got the negative Batsu as one of my spins, which means that I spun my negative Batsu wheel and I landed on my Mega Sours, which is a really, really sour candy that apparently is really big. And it immediately started feeling like it was burning my mouth and made me feel like I was going to puke. It was terrible. And that's one of the things that you could get if you want to do my negatives only Batsu wheel. It was terrible, and I hated it. Thanks, Mythos. Yeah, thanks for the support. Rude. Let's see. Next one. Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. I'm gonna put that in like D. Hey Jude. I'm gonna put that in C. Hey Ya by the Outcast. I'm also gonna put that in C. Hips Don't Lie. I'll put that in C. Hotel California. I'm gonna put that in B. Yeah, Hey Ya. Hound Dog. I think I'll put that in C. What is wrong with you? Do you think Hey Ya is on the same level as Eye of the Tiger? Beat It by Michael Jackson. Another one, Bites the Dust by Queen. I don't think it is. I have Eye of the Tiger in B tier. I don't think it's that great. I have Hey Ya in C tier because I have Eye of the Tiger in B tier. For how recognizable they are in relation to one another. Let's see. What's this next one? House of the Rising Sun by the Animals. That sounds familiar, but I can't place it. I'm going to put it in I don't know. Hello, Doomsday. I'm Krisss, the they, them of mayhem. I'm here to tantalize your brain and titillate your mind. And I'm currently doing a tier list of the 100 most recognizable songs. I'm going to put House of the Rising Sun in D tier. And next song is I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. Yeah, fuck you, Doomsday. You can go fuck yourself if that's how you're going to interact. Okay, get banned. Have a good day. Yep, some people are just stupid losers. Okay, Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. I'm gonna put that in C tier. I don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith. I'm also going to put that in C tier, I think. I Got a Feeling by Black Eyed Peas. I'm going to put that in B tier. And I can't tell what that says, so I'm going to just put that in I don't know. I'm a Believer by the Monkees. That's going in B tier. Imagine. I'm going to put that in D tier. Into Club by 50 Cent. I'm going to put in F tier because I don't fucking know that song or what it sounds like. Ooh, In the End by Linkin Park. That is definitely going in B tier. Or should that go in A tier? A tier. Definitely think it's more recognizable more instantly, even without lyrics, than some of these songs. A tier it is. Okay. What's this song? I can't read what it says, but it's by Whitney Houston, so I'm pretty sure I know what song that is, so I'm just gonna put that in A tier. I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys. I'm gonna put that in B tier. I can't read what that says by the Beatles, so I'll just put that in I don't know. I Want You Back by the Jackson 5. I don't know that song. I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. I don't think I know that one. No, I do know that one. What's this other one? I think that's the one I was thinking of that I put in A tier. Jailhouse Rock by Elvis Presley. I guess I'll put that in C tier. Le Freak by Chic. Don't know that one. Hello, Careless Shark. I'm Kriss, the They Them of Mayhem. I am here to tantalize your brain and titillate your mind. Currently, I'm doing a Batsu stream. And while doing that, I am doing a tier list of the 100 most recognizable songs. Right now, it's Let It Be by the Beatles. And I think I'm going to put that in C tier. I'm currently participating in the Rookie Cup. So if you'd like to spin my Batsu wheel, you can do so for 100 points. You can also switch to a negatives only Batsu wheel for 5,000 points, where each spin is worth 500. Okay. Next song is Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. I'm going to put that in A tier because, like, who doesn't recognize that song? Or should I put that in S because who doesn't recognize that song? Okay. And then there's Like a Virgin by Madonna. I'm also going to put that in A tier because, once again, who doesn't know that song? Then I have Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. I'm going to put that in B tier because even though it's getting to be a pretty old song, people still know it. Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. Also going to put that in B tier. Lose Yourself by Eminem. I'm going to put that in D tier. I don't think many people know or recognize that song. Yeah, get that food, Noya. Macarena. Ooh, that one is still very well recognized. I'm gonna put that in B tier. Mr. Brightside by the Killers. I'm also gonna put that in B tier. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. I'm gonna put that in A tier. My Name Is by Eminem. I'm gonna put that in B tier. Oh, Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. That's gonna go in S tier because it has become a meme and it is going to live on through the ages. Old Town Road. I'm gonna give that C tier because I don't fucking know it. Oops, I Did It Again. I'm gonna put that in C tier along with the other Britney song. And Poker Face by Lady Gaga. I'm also gonna put that in C tier. Sounds like a lot of deep fried deliciousness, Noya. Let's see. Purple Rain by Prince. I'm gonna say C tier because it's still pretty well recognized, although I wouldn't be able to tell you last time I heard it. Respect by Aretha Franklin. I'm gonna put that one in A tier. Rolling in the Deep by Adele. I'm gonna put that in B tier. See You Again. I'm gonna put that in F tier because I don't think I've ever heard of that. Let's see. September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. I've heard of that band. I've never heard of that song, so I'm putting it in F tier. And congrats for the 2000th comment, Noya. You're putting me in your bag for a minute. Cool. Then next we have Seventh Nation Army. I hate that song. I'm gonna put it in D tier because people still know it. It's still well known, but I don't think it's good. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. I'm gonna put that in B tier. Why are you adding extra 0? What do you mean? $200. Yeah. I said 200th comment. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. I'll put that in D tier. I said 2000th? Did I? Okay. Because my brain likes to do stuff like that. Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. I'm going to put that in B tier because people still know it. It's still around. Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. That's also going to go in B tier. What song is this? Someone I Used to Know. I'm going to put that in C tier as well. Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. That's going to go in B tier. Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. I'm going to put that in A tier. And what's this song? Still Dre by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. I'm going to put that in F tier because I've never heard of it. Sweet Caroline. That is also going to go in S tier because anytime that comes on anywhere, people will start singing it. Everyone knows it. Everyone. Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. That is going in A tier. Sweet Home Alabama. That's gonna go in A tier. Take on Me. I'll put that in B tier. The Real Slim Shady by Eminem. I'm gonna put that in C tier. Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. I'm gonna put that in B tier. That's still pretty well known, and other artists have done covers of it, and it's pretty well loved. Thriller by Michael Jackson. I'm gonna place that in A tier. TikTok by Kesha. I'm gonna place that in B tier. Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. I'm gonna place that in C tier. And Toxic by Britney Spears, also in C tier. Can't Touch This by MC Hammer, C tier. Umbrella by Rihanna, C tier. And then what's this one? Uptown Funk. I'm gonna place that in B tier. Viva La Vida by Coldplay. Doesn't sound familiar. I'm placing it in F tier. Vogue by Madonna. I'm gonna place that in B tier. Umbrella has to be at least B tier. Why? Okay, because of Tom Holland, I will place it in B. Okay. Next is another Shakira song. I can't tell what it says on here. I'll just place it in C. I can't tell what that song is, so I'll place it in I don't know. Wanna Be by Spice Girls. I'm gonna place that in C. I can't tell what that is, so I'll place that in I don't know. Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. That is definitely going A tier. We Will Rock You by Queen is going in A tier, is S tier. What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong is going in A tier. When Doves Cry by Prince, I'm putting that in B tier. Wonderwall, I'm putting in B tier. Yeah, by Usher, Little John, and Ludacris, I'm putting in B tier. I'm C tier. YMCA by the Village People, I'm putting in A tier just because it is still so well known. And then we're on our last song. What the hell is that? I can't tell what the song is or who it's by, so I'm just putting that in I don't know. Okay. So we have a total of 5 songs in S tier. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, Dream On by Aerosmith, I'm Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley, Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond, and We Will Rock You by Queen. Then we have probably like 15 or so in A tier. We have Africa by Toto, Careless Whisper by George Michael, Dancing Queen by ABBA, Don't Stop Believin' by Journey, In the End by Linkin Park, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye, Like a Virgin by Madonna, My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion, Respect by Aretha Franklin, Stayin' Alive by the Bee Gees, Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, Sweet Home Alabama by Leonard Skinner, Thriller by Michael Jackson, Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong, and YMCA by Village People. And then everything else is less important. Okay, well, that's where I'm going to end the stream for today. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.